Okay, so in this video, I'd like to go through how to customize your menus so that things are a little bit less confusing. So I just have a dummy account here that I created, and all of the menus are the default. The order of the things here on the main menu on the left might change because Bitrix is always creating new features, and I might change how things go, but for now, this is how the left menu looks. And basically, you'll probably want to update the things that are up here in this main menu for each section. So under tasks, all is fine. Ongoing is just a filter that changes your search to only show tasks that are ongoing. So they're in progress and ongoing. I'm not sure how different that is from in progress, but assisting shows tasks where you are assisting, set up as a role as an assister for the task. Set by me are tasks that you have created in your account. Following are tasks that you're following. Projects. Let's take a second here. But these are different projects that have been set up. The project can have multiple tasks in it. Currently, the way I'm doing my automations, I just have tasks without projects, but we will probably use projects at some point. Kanban or Kanban is just a view for, you always need to update your search items here so you can make sure that you're showing as much stuff as possible. Well, I guess I don't have enough tasks to show. Okay, all. This Kanban basically just shows your tasks and like what stage of the process of completion they're in. And I don't know, I don't use it because I'm either working on it or I'm finishing it, but for tasks that are more complicated, this might be good to use. Efficiency, I feel like this is something that can probably be moved out, and the same with recycle bin, just so it's a little bit less crowded up here. And you can do that by going to configure menu and hide and hide. So there you go. That's what I would do for tasks and finish customization. And then for webmail, there's no menu up top. So as you can see, nothing up top there. Chats and calls, similar, it just pulls this pop-up in, which there's nothing to change. So close that. CRM. So in the CRM, I think the default setting is fine. You might just want to hide settings because there's not much in there that you want to mess with. Hide. Let me see if there's anything over here. No, I don't think so. That's probably fine. Okay. So these are the main things that we track. We want to track the deals, contacts, and sometimes companies. but really products more. So you might actually want to change the order and put products here, just because we're going to be dealing a lot more with contacts and products than we are with companies. So, and then time and reports. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably not going to use this section that much, so I might actually move it down on the left menu. I might move it down so it's a little bit less crowded on the left menu. I might hide it, because you can do basically everything right here just by using the clock up here and updating things in your daily plan, your daily summary, and then all the tasks you have, you'll see in your tasks section. So I'm not really sure if we'll need this that much. So you probably won't be using it very frequently. So expect that to be dropped down. Commercial catalog. Okay, so this is basically a list of things that are called products that are capable of being listed on the sale website that we have when we have properties for sale. And this is actually the same menu as you'll see in online store, which if you click more here, it'll show you all the hidden menu items. And the reason they do that is because it just gets too overwhelming to have this whole menu available. And so I think it's probably, I have the online store down here, and it's exactly the same as this commercial catalog, but when you click this link, it takes you right to this guy. You're not going to be doing anything with these other 3 menu items for now, so let's configure the menu and hide all 3. Hide, hide, hide. Finish customization. Okay, so that's just going to make this a lot smoother and easier for you to work with, so you won't have all that other junk up there. Workflows. I don't know, I haven't really used this enough to know what should be used on it and what shouldn't, so I would just leave it as is for now. Your activity stream, I haven't used this very much either. It seems kind of confusing because it doesn't keep track of everything, so sometimes communications, it's not like all communications are in here. I don't know why. And sometimes, I guess, tasks aren't always listed in here. And I know you can like hide tasks or change your follow mode, but right now I should be following everything, and I don't see everything that happens in here. So I don't know. It looks like it's a good place to, message the whole team and to, send tasks and things to people, but I just haven't been able to use it very well. And it shows, it's supposed to be like your dashboard, but again, I don't know, I think it makes more sense just to use the tasks as your dashboard for now. Telephony is the next category, and it has just 2 sections. This one is all about connecting a phone. I don't think you're going to need it because basically all of the calls you're going to be doing are probably going to be through your computer. So I would just hide this one and finish customization, and then call details will show you all the calls that you've been involved in. So all of your calls will show up here. Also, I think it's worth noting that if something is hidden, it doesn't mean you cannot access it. It just means it doesn't clutter up the top. So I can still go to connection. If I click more and connection, it'll still take me to that option. Bittrex 24 Drive, there's no customization here I would really recommend. I mean, you might want to get rid of the desktop app things. So these will actually sync this to your computer. And you probably don't want that because it would take up a lot of disk space on your computer. So I would hide these. And the drive cleanup, I would hide that as well. So I guess I would change those three things, take those three things out. And then calendar, you might find this to be a helpful tool. I would just leave this menu as is. It's pretty small. Work groups, I don't think there's a menu for this. Yeah, there's no menu. But you should join the open public group and the private visible group. Employees. So this just shows the company structure and the employees that are in each of the departments. And if I click on employees, it'll show me everyone in their different roles. And I guess you can search, and there's more you can do. I don't know. Export to Excel. Yeah, okay. Lists. Oh, this is something you should probably just not worry about for now. I was trying to have all the properties I mailed show up in a list, but I haven't been able to figure out how to make a list item convert into a product. And so I'm just uploading all of them as products for now. So we just have thousands and thousands of products, even though most of those are just letters that were sent to people that they will never respond to. CRM analytics, ignore this. Basically, everything else below here, you should probably kind of ignore or not mess with very much, except for open channels, I guess. Sales funnel, it's CRM analytics. So open channels. Oh yeah, I guess you shouldn't mess with this either. I was thinking of chat calls. But this just shows kind of the statistics for all of the different chat bot things, chat options. And the only ones we're probably going to use, this is just demo data that's default from Bittrex, but we're only probably going to use the live widget chat on our websites and Facebook, I think. Online store, we already went over this one. It's this commercial catalog is the online store, and since we already edited it, it now only shows commercial catalog, which is great. And sales intelligence, again, not something to mess with. This is just linking up our different websites and things to Facebook and Google Ads and stuff like that, so we can see how effective advertising is if we do any advertising. But it's not something that you should probably mess with. The contact center, kind of the same story. Sites, the same story, not something that you should be messing with unless you're given approval. It's just going to have some of our websites on it. And then subscription, again, this is something you shouldn't mess with. It just shows the different plans that are available for different software options. and applications. Also something you shouldn't mess with. These are basically applications that you pay for or you have to hook up with other third-party apps that integrate with Bittrex. And if you think one of these would be helpful, let me know, but it might have a cost or it might take a lot of time to set it up. So don't add any of these on your own. Anyway, that's it. So yeah, basically everything from CRM analytics down, you're probably not going to use at all. And if you do, you should get my approval before you do anything to them. And that's it. That's how I would set up my top menus if I were you. And hopefully that was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the chat area below.